A good question I get asked is, why don't people set goals? So I'm Doug Winnie, I'm a business coach. I help people achieve their dreams by building an amazing business. Right? Have a happier life because you have a more successful business. That's sort of my mantra. Why don't people set goals? It's really interesting. Why didn't I set goals? I mean, like I went to college, goal, graduate, right? But that's not really a goal. That's just like going through the motions. But what about like, I want to achieve $1 million of revenue in 2 years, right? Pick something like that. Why won't people actually pick a goal? I can tell you why. Because people don't like to fail. Failure is the reason people don't do goals. However, it's crazy to think that failure is a bad thing. You know, I've owned Teslas for so long. You know, the first Tesla I bought, I had to reboot it at least twice a week. Now, rebooting your car sounds kind of freaky, right? But that was real. I had to reboot the damn car twice a week so it would continue to run. Now, that meant that it wasn't finished. They sold me a $120,000 car that wasn't actually finished. I still own Teslas, right? And there's still little quirks inside these cars. Maybe you have software. I don't know, this big company begins with an M, right? Big M company. And they have software that actually doesn't work also. Is that a failure? No, that's just business, right? So, you know, we can go to a restaurant, sometimes we get sick, doesn't mean the restaurant should close, right? No, we just need to improve things, right? So be sure you're not setting goals because of the word failure. No, let's just say you have a goal to become $1 million business. Let's just give yourself 5 years. Give yourself 5 years to build $1 million business. You should be able to do it in 1 year, by the way. If you get somebody like me to help you, right, you can do it in 1 year. But let's just say you don't, and you set the goal to build $1 million business. You give yourself 5 years to do it, right? And you keep telling yourself, I'm building $1 million business. That is my goal. And then you fail. You only get to $850,000. Ah, silly. $850,000 is so much better than where it was. So you don't have to achieve the goal. You just have to attempt to achieve the goal. You know, I've always wanted to be 175 pounds. That's one of my goals, be 175 pounds. You know, I haven't achieved it, I guess since birth. I don't know. You know, it's interesting. I still have the goal. And you know what happens? I get to like 182. Now, if I didn't have the goal, I wouldn't have got to 182. I'd stayed at 210 or 225. So because I have a goal of 175, I can keep going down. And maybe someday I hit it, maybe someday I don't. But I have the goal, which allows me to keep trying. So don't worry about failure. Just write down the goal. Let it be silly, the audacious one, right? Because, you know, it's kind of funny. I heard this recently, actually just last week. You know who are going to support you and who are going to pull you down when you share a silly big goal. You say, you know, I'm going to build a $100 million company over the next 5 years. And somebody says, oh, really? Sure, whatever. They're not going to help you. Somebody else goes, oh my God, that's amazing. What's going to be the business? How many markets are you going to be in? They're going to support you to achieve that goal. So it might be a good way to find out who's going to be a helper and who's going to be a herder. Hurt you, right? So maybe you should create a goal just to share with people to figure out who's going to be in the right camps to help you achieve your goals. All right, well, I'm Doug Winnie. I hope you enjoyed today's video. And if you need somebody to help you, reach out to us. Check out our website, businessasatool.com. You can always call us, 713-936-3814. You can drop me an email, dougwinnie@actioncoach.com. All the information will show up on the video here. Love to help you. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. All right, take care. Bye-bye.